We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Seattle Mariners and the Oakland A's. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Mike Fiers gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
The A's are lining up on defense for this one. And let's take a look at the guy playing shortstop up the chute today, and that's Marcus Semien. This has been a work in progress. He's had to grind, take countless hours of ground balls, and work on his accuracy. But don't get it twisted. He's made some big highlight reel plays, and if you miss middle, we all know the power he has.
Here's D. Gordon now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one.
First pitch, 6:35.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. 3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Center fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. Gordon on at first. Nobody out. Strike taken up in the zone. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Again, he sends it out of play. Set to deal on 2-2. Pitch outside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here's Jay Bruce now. His previous history with Mike Fiers. He's totaled 4 hits in 21 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Laureano moves over. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion now. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. First pitch coming. Here it is. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Ready with the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Can't let your guard down in the box. I don't care how great a hitter you are up there. You have to find a way to stay aggressive within the zone, knowing full well he's probably working around you.
The 2-0. 2-1 to count. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Line to the right side. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on, and the inning is over. A final look at this tumbling catch out there in right field. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Marco Gonzalez is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, number 22.
Here comes the first pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And low. It's a ball and a strike. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. 2-2. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So, personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
This one's down to third. And that's out number one.
Batting second, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Now in the box, Matt Chapman for his career in this matchup. He's got 4 hits and 10 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Chapman is one of the very best corner infielders in the game today. Oftentimes first and third basemen are known for their offensive work, but he's truly a multi-dimensional talent. Really makes an impact on defense, and that makes him incredibly fun to watch every time he takes the field.
Yeah, watching him go about his business. First step quickness. His reaction time is unparalleled. Able to make all the plays, and he takes a ton of pride in his craft.
Got it.
Now to the plate, Stephen Piscotty looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. From the stretch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. The 1-1. Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. The 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the A's. Still no score. Santana. They'll get us started in the top of the second.
Domingo Santana.
The pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. In there, 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Into the box, Omar Narvaez. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Still looking for our first hit. Behind the plate, Hundley has a play. He hauled the score. comes set. Here's the 0-0. One and one.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just
the 1-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
Of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bottom of the second here with no score. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
That is good. The first baseman.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike one, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Looped over toward first. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Oh, and he misses it. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Next up for the A's, Marcus Semien. In his career against this pitcher, he's just 2 for 9. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. A's strand a couple. We'll move to the third with no score. Ready now, Tim Beckham. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Tim Beckham.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Popped him up. Hundley is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
Coming to the plate now, Ichiro Suzuki. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
3-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Count still full. 3-2. Hit back up the middle. Simeon's there. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Striding in once again, D. Gordon. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Late square, and this is popped up, and he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Settling in now, Nick Hundley, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Nick Hundley.
He's set and the pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-2. Popped up. Gordon calls for it. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Now batting, number 22.
Standing in, Ramon Laureano. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Still 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
He loses him on ball 4.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. He's set. Here it comes. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Laureano leads off first with 1 away. Good action on the sinker, 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 2-2 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side. The next 3-2. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch. But that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Outfielder Steven Piscotty's
inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Two and 1 now. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 3-2 one more time, and that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment. Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Chris Davis.
All right, no more hope, and he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Here now the 2-2. Checked his swing there and pops this one up. Gonzalez with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down.
The batter, the left fielder,
Digging in, Chad Pinder, 0 for 1 here in the early going. As a look, now the pitch. Hit down the line at first. He's got it. And he'll take it to the bag himself. And a great job of pitching out of the bases loaded situation as the side is retired. A's threatened, but leave him loaded. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Into the box, Mitch Haniger comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
high and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Now the 2-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners.
Hey, I can't imagine that's a pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Edwin Encarnacion, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home is a sharp slider taken low for a ball. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Drives it out to deep right center field. Laureano ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 2-run home run for Edwin Encarnacion. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Mariners move out in front 2-0.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Into the box now, Domingo Santana. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Seattle, the catcher, Omar.
So striding in, Omar Narvaez 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Ball one. Well struck down the right field line. And that is a foul ball, just missing extra bases deep in the corner. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard.
Here now the 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pinder will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 Seattle. Leading off the inning, Matt Olson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And this is low, ball one. A ball and a strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
The 1-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses for ball one.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
In now, Marcus Semien. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this one bounds around against the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also push across a score to make it a one-run game.
He didn't fool anybody there because he was waiting on that curveball all the way. Stays back and lets it break right over the heart of the plate. Gives it a ride and drives in a run. Nice piece of hitting right there.
Standing in now, Nick Hundley, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Wow, nice job laying off that sinker down. If you can recognize it early and see that it's starting low, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Sliced hard on the ground. Gordon is up with it on to first, and there were two down.
Now batting, number 22.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Ramon Laureano, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And would you believe the tying run comes in to score on a wild pitch? Man, oh man. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Good pitch there, had him a little out in front. Short, hit hard. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery is too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a walk in his last trip. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And that one misses here as he falls behind the Oakland third baseman. 2-1 now. Laureano, the runner at first with 2 gone. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
The 3-1. Swung on and chopped out to the shortstop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and a runner left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 2-2. To the box now, Ryan Healy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. In his career, Healy possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Here it is, the 3-0. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Stepping in now, Tim Beckham, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Two-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Ready for another chance? Ichiro Suzuki. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. He tries the bare hand, but can't make the play, and now everybody's safe.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, D.
Back to the
Gordon.
top of the order now, and up next, the speedy D. Gordon. From the stretch. Line, but speared on a hop. Profar for 1. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play.
Now batting.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Into the box, Mitch Haniger. He swings and grounds it to short. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Yeah, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Roy. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job, and a run batted in.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Two-0 count. The pitch fouled off. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Gone! A two-run homer for Jay Bruce. First home run of the campaign for him as they open it up to 6-2 now.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight.